Hi, this little video is to show you basically the equipment that's needed for us to be able to play through JamKazam, and also to show you how easy it is to, really easy it is, to connect to this little audio box, this little audio controller. JamKazam requires that you keep latency as low as possible, so for that reason your laptop is going to need to be connected. They recommend connecting it directly to your router. That's going to require an Ethernet cable. Okay. But the heart of the whole process is some kind of an audio interface. Now, I've been able to use the XR18, the stage monitor that we use during our performances. If you've got another mixing board of some kind and you can project or get your sound through that into your computer so that it will go out through JamKazam, and then be able to listen to JamKazam back through that mixing board for your own earphones, that's great. But you can't have that sound from JamKazam coming back anywhere other than in your earphones, or there will be a tremendous feedback and a horrible lag as it comes back through your mic. I guess if you're on a guitar or the fiddle, mandolin, some instrument that's directly connected with the TS cable, then you won't have that feedback issue, of course. But the other half of us are with barns and whistle and accordion, and then with voice also, anybody who's singing, you'll have an issue with that feedback. So let me just go through these components and show you what they are. The heart is this little device from Behringer called the U-phoria, UM2. It has two inputs on it. One is an XLR input for your mic, and the other is an instrument input. There's also a direct monitor button, and that one you'll want to keep raised so that it's turned off. There's also an earphone jack on the front. It's a 1/4-inch jack. Most of our earphones that we have, headphones that we have a little mini port on the end. So you'll need to get an adapter, a 1/4-inch adapter for the end of your headphone. If you don't have headphones that are already have that 1/4-inch on them. If you do, great. Out the back is a USB connector. I'll just put that one up here because I don't think I have a picture of the back. There is a USB B type port here, and that B type port is our output port. These other two ports are for putting out to other kinds of speakers. We're not using any phantom voltage, so we don't need to worry about this plus 48 volt connection here. But as I said, you'll also need headphones. You'll need an Ethernet cable. If you're working on an instrument that doesn't have a direct connection, like a banjo, a mandolin, guitar, a fiddle, that's going to be connected directly through a TS cable, you will need a microphone and an XLR cable. Most of us have those already. If not, I'm sure one of us can provide a mic and a cable to you. As I said, you can connect through your own mixer board, or I may not have said that, but you could connect through your own mixer board if you have a mixer board, and I know a couple of us do. I was able to get connected through the XR18 stage mic, our stage mixer that we use in the gigs. It took a lot of configuration of the routing. I had help from both Sweetwater's tech support and Behringer's before we finally figured out exactly how that gets done. But now I can use it in JamKazam, and I can use it in Zoom and any other social media that requires some kind of voice input and has feedback. That took a lot of time to get that done. When I set up this guy after it came, it was a matter of plugging the microphone jack, which I set off to my side over here, but I didn't get it ready. Just plugging in the microphone jack, plugging the USB B cable into the back here, plugging the other end of the USB into a USB port on my computer and plugging the microphone into the microphone jack. That was it. That was all it took. Then I simply changed the gain. There's a gain knob here for both of the instruments. So I simply adjusted the gain and adjusted the output for the headphone sound. And that was it. I was on. It was 30, 40 seconds, and I was online versus quite a few days trying to get my mixer connected. So I hope all that came through, because I just accidentally connected to the computer through the USB. So I may have cut off my other audio. I hope not, though. If I did, I will simply have to go back and re-record. Anyway, it's that simple. That really is all there is to it. Just those few seconds that it takes to plug in those three devices. There's no electrical connection required. It pulls its voltage directly from the USB. But you will need the other items. You will need something to act as your interface. And unless you want to hassle with your mixer, I would suggest that you go back to the something as simple as this. This is $48 and $3 in tax, so $51 at Sweetwater, and they will ship it to you free. The Ethernet cable is anywhere from $7 to $17 if you don't already have one. It depends how long your run has to be. The USB B to A cable, let's see, I wrote that one down. Where did I write that one down? Oh, the USB cable is about $6. Also, I got these prices off of all of these prices off of the Sweetwater site, so if you can find them less expensively, great. USB cable was about $6. Ear headphones, whatever you want to spend on that. An adapter from a quarter-inch to quarter-inch from mini is about $2. And then whatever mic you buy, of course, an XLR cable, if you don't have one, most of us do have them, but if you had to buy one, it'd be about $22 maybe. And a TS cable is about $16 or $17. So it's not terrible, and we can use it for a lot of other things. We could also put together recordings, which we then put out live. Of course, JamKazam lets this go out anyway, but we could make recordings and then post them out to our site, or especially during these quarantine times, sort of put something out there for our fans. Here we go. This is the main JamKazam screen. Notice on the right-hand side there's a section for friends. This is important because if you want to invite a musician or someone to sit into your session, they have to be a friend of yours on JamKazam. So send them an email or whatever else is allowed here in JamKazam and invite them in. Back on the main screen, there's an audio gear option or menu item. If you pull that down, you will see the display of your audio equipment. Notice that in this one, the Behringer device, the audio controller, has already been picked up, as has the X18 is also showing here, because that's the previous configuration for my XR18. And back on the main screen, let's create a session. In this case, we'll do a quick solo session. One of the first things I do is go into the settings and change the type of session from pop to Celtic. I don't know why it won't let me set that as a default. All right, back out on the screen. To the right, there is an option for a metronome, so you can kick a metronome off with this, and various options for that also. And finally, there are a couple of other useful options out here. One is the video, and if you click on the video tab, you will bring up your camera. You'll start the camera, and then back out on that main screen again. You will see the share button, and that's where you can decide where you're going to try to send, unless you're just going to record. There's also a record option, but you could share live if you care to do that. All right, that's it. If you have any questions, give me a call, send me a text, drop an email, and that's it.